How many of you have taken a home loan in your life? Many of you would have already taken home loans. Have you ever imagined that from a bank perspective, when you pay certain processing fees, how do they recognize? Let us find out. Hi, my name is Ramanujam Narayan. I'm a global GAAP expert. I have trained and transformed more than 1000 finance professionals across the globe in the areas of IND AS and IFRS. Now, discussing specifically about this fee income and the processing fees what banks charge, there was no specific guidance. Right? The income was being recognized by some banks upfront. Some banks were amortizing over a period of time. These banks are typically all the sophisticated banks which are a subsidiary of an overseas bank like an ICICI, like an HDFC, like an HSBC. But come to the cooperative side, come to SBI, and no wonder the IND AS has been perpetually deferred for banks. But think about NBFCs. If they get certain processing income like a Godrej Housing Finance, like a Shriram Housing Finance, like a Capital First, Capital India, all of them, they will have to really think from an IND AS perspective, because IND AS talks about amortizing this fee income over the life of the contract or over the life of the loan. There is a concept of contractual maturity, there is a concept of relative maturity. One has to look at and collaborate IFRS 15 and IND AS 109 or IFRS 9 together and talk about this recognition. When we collaborate this and considering relative maturity, and if the relative maturity comes to 8 years instead of 20 years of home loan, you have to amortize this processing fee income over a period of 8 years. That is what IND AS talks about. If you are interested in knowing more and more examples like this, where the bottom line of the organizations has significantly got impacted, come attend my 3-hour breakthrough webinar where I am going to speak about all these practical nuances on account of IND AS 115 or IND AS 109. And if you are interested in attending this webinar, go to the registration link below. For more such interesting content, subscribe to Finance First channel.